everyone, welcome back to an Italian in my kitchen. I am Erica, and today it's such a beautiful day. Spring seems to have finally arrived, and I thought, you know what, instead of making a dessert, which you all know I love making, I thought, why not make something else that's baked but savory? Why not make a delicious puff pastry, pancetta and asparagus quiche? In the past few days, I've just had this craving for quiche, and I thought, you know what, let's make it. We are going to make this delicious quiche that just reminds me so much of home. Because when I was younger, Mom had a period where she made quiche so much. You know how sometimes you get a little bit of an obsession with something? Well, she got a quiche obsession for a while. And don't get me wrong, quiche is amazing. I love quiche. Aside from dessert, it's the best way that I like to eat eggs. It just reminds me so much of home. And I thought, let's just embrace this nostalgia that I'm feeling for home. So let's go make it. So we're going to start by preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius, and then grease and flour a pie dish. I have this beautiful one that I don't use enough, and it's finally time to use it. In a large pot of boiling water, we're going to cook 1¼ cup of asparagus until tender, which is going to take about 3 to 5 minutes. And then we're going to drain them and let them cool. And while our asparagus is cooling down, we are going to take a medium pan and we're going to cook ½ cup of pancetta or bacon until golden. And then we'll drain it on top of a paper towel, just to take away the extra greasiness. Next, we're going to take a medium bowl, and in this bowl we're going to beat together with a fork that I have right here 4 large eggs, 1 cup of whole or whipping cream, ½ teaspoon of salt, and a dash of pepper. And as I said, we'll beat this all together with just a fork. And then stir in 2 cups of shredded Swiss cheese. And our filling is pretty much done. Now we need to take our puff pastry, and I have just a store-bought puff pastry. You can also make it yourself, but it's easier to just get it already bought. I'm going to use 2 sheets of store-bought puff pastry just because I want it extra puffy and extra delicious. I'm just going to add 1 sheet on top of the other, and I'll just roll it just very lightly because I want it to be a little bit bigger than it actually is. And also it's a good way of getting both of those sheets stuck together. Just adding a little bit of flour on top of my pastry so it doesn't get stuck too much. Then take a little bit of milk and brush the bottom of the dough with that, and then prick it with a fork. Sprinkle it with cooked pancetta. And top it with the cooled down asparagus. And last thing to do is to pour the egg mixture on top of everything. And And now that our quiche is all assembled, we're going to bake it for about 35 to 40 minutes. When it's done, you'll know that it's done because the custard will get this nice golden brown color. The middle will be just set, and if you insert a knife into it, it will come out clean. So that's how you know that your quiche is done. If not, you just have to let it bake for a bit longer. And here we have our quiche. And here we have our quiche. A nice sliced piece of quiche, asparagus and pancetta quiche. It smells amazing. Can't wait to taste test this. And it's so easy to make. I mean, there are a few things that you need to cook and a few prepping things that you have to do before assembling the whole thing, but it is worth it. So let me just try it and then I'll tell you that it is worth it. Look at that. Wow, so cheesy, so eggy, delicious. Yep. It's such a great idea for a quick lunch meal or dinner. And when you don't want to be cooking, you can prep this ahead of time and then you have leftovers, and it just tastes so good and it's very filling as well. So you get like a full-on meal just with a slice of this. I love the custardy filling that you get in a quiche. It's just a rich and delicious meal. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. It's a little bit different from the regular stuff that we make on this channel, but I thought, you know what? Let's make a nice lunch recipe idea. So I hope you enjoy it. And let me know in the comment section below what you thought of it. As always, you'll find all the ingredients, links, and measurements in the description box. And if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!